so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy and his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer in much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him where he needs him to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon here tonight. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce effing Lee steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, here's Bruce Lee getting ready for another UFC start as we begin round one. So fast, so quick, so good at setting up striking angles, and it's hard to simulate the speed in training. I know the opponent has talked a lot about trying to find training partners to simulate Bruce Lee. Easier said than done. Bruce Lee trying to get off to a good start tonight.
Nice strike lands.
Couple of chins here being tested early. Oh! Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. Oh, huge left.
Oh my goodness!
Frantic pace early on to this one. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Nice kick there by Lee. Woo! Israel Adesanya, I don't even know what that was, but it certainly looked pretty, DC. This man brings so many different things to the table as a striker, and I would think would be a very difficult guy for his fellow middleweight contenders to prepare for. Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Lee. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
It's not over. It's not over. Keep moving.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Fighter lands a kick to the leg now, and a pretty good one at that. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, with authority, the body. Big right hand. Oh, beautiful combination. All right, well, as many expected, the narrative in this one, Israel Adesanya's striking, seemingly taking it to another level here tonight.
He just continues to get better, and it's very familiar, right? We know that when you have to stay... Oh!
He's hurt now.
An uppercut landed.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Oh, he hurt it bad with a jab.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this, gentlemen. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
45 seconds to go here in round 1.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it. Big punch lands. Ooh.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on...
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Outstanding back and forth first round.
All right, that was a good round. Not bad, but we're gonna need you to land more kicks. You're not setting him up. You gotta time him better. You gotta put some punches on top of him.
All right, some highlights for you now on that previous round, DC. Those body kicks were so good, I kind of felt like I got the wind knocked out of me from one of them.
I have been on the receiving end on some nasty body kicks, right? And all you want to do is start to carry your hands lower. Problem with that is the kicks start to look like they're going to go high. He's got to make an adjustment, change something, or this fight is going to continue to go down the same path.
Ready.
All right, second round underway. Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble.
Big right hand.
Oh, massive kick to the head. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip.
Oh!
Oh! Nicely done with the high kick. Oh, beautiful straight right hand there from Israel Adesanya. You know, you worry so much, DC, about the kicking game. Sometimes you forget about those hands on Israel Adesanya. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Timely defense there, huge block for him. Adesanya's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later.
It's work, guys. Come on.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Lands a good series of kicks here. Nice crack there. Lee's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all limbs.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he lands the strike that he was looking for.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Just misses with the left hook. Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off. Slips that left hand.
Oh, he's got to try to finish here.
Lands a nice 1-2. Lee's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Outstanding kick there by Adesanya.
He's just trying to throw those kicks even though he's not in the best position to throw them. But that makes him tricky.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Lee's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Israel Adesanya's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, he slipped well there to avoid the left hand coming back.
Let's get some points. Let's get that takedown.
Looking to land the leg kick now.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Oh, nice kick. Final seconds here. Huge block there. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Nice job to land a knee to the body. Man, I wish I was that tall. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat. Both with good resting heart rate, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Push kick there to the body. Israel Adesanya is taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up again. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, big left hook there. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of... Oh, he's wobbled now. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out. Oh, nice.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Pretty strong jab there by Lee.
He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing those nice, beautiful punches.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
He's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Oh, there's... Oh! This could be it! Oh, big left! Slips. 90 seconds to go in the round. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. There's the kick. It's blocked. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Lee going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range.
Oh, man.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to the room right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the action.
Well, you see him cringing now as the body damage just continues to pile up. He hasn't made the adjustments, and I wouldn't even hate a stoppage here.
No, I wouldn't hate a stoppage here. This guy's been beat up. Like, he hasn't adjusted at all. This started at the very start of the fight. And it continued to the point now that it seems as though it's an eventuality that this fight will be stopped due to body damage. Tremendous game plan, and it worked perfectly.
Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Israel Adesanya going for the leg kick. He does not connect. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, he's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 rounds.
Got to keep pressing here.
Huge shots there. The overhand left is true. And now a head kick to boot.
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body. Lee's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Side kick now. Oh, beautiful head movement, slips there. All right, so as a result of one of those leg kicks, he is now limping. He hasn't been rendered a one-legged fighter, but his mobility has absolutely been compromised.
Well, you can check it right now. It's easy to see. You can.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Oh, massive kick. Didn't see that one coming. Just over 3 minutes to go. Back kick there. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. I'm just not sure how much one man can take, never mind both of these guys absorbing a ton of damage tonight.
Yeah, John, they're spraying blood all over each other. They're beating each other up. They are in each other's face. They are really showing you what type of heart you need in order to be a fighter. What a performance by both. Very rarely do you gain in losing. But whoever loses this fight will be able to leave this octagon with their head held high.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Vision is compromised, there's no doubt. Wow, what a head kick. Oh, he's hurt.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and almost...
Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. Lee's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon.
Great job getting that kick home. Nice body kick. Oh, nice.
Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. It's got to change something.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Adesanya's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Good work from the top here by Lee. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Making all these shots count. Lee's an absolutely bloody mess right now. Cut man knows he's got his work cut out for him between rounds. Well, what a war of attrition this fight has been. Both fighters dealing with cuts, critical damage in the facial area. Something's got to give at some point.
Yeah, these are the types of fights that we love. These guys are leaking everywhere. They're both trying to finish this fight. They're very evenly matched, and you can see it in the competition, but you can also see it in the damage that they're both showing.
All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Adesanya.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Israel Adesanya's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Nice technique on the side kick.
I need you to pay attention. Protect yourself. Look for your shot.
Swing and a miss. Oh, a huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, a big left hand.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Scoop and shoot.
Beautiful leg kick lands. If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Beat him to the punch. Be first.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC octagon.
Adesanya's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side right now. It's kind of hard to look at, Daniel. Just missed with the straight left hand.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Oh, landed some big shots too. Oh! Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have...
Yeah, he hurts really bad.
Adesanya's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. Final round, final minute. What a fight it has been, and hard for the referee to get involved when damage is being doled out on both sides.
I mean, it's so evenly matched. These guys have done such a great job of staying in the fight. There have been many moments in this fight where you thought one of them just did not have enough. Look at all the blood. Look at all the bruising on these two fighters. These guys have done a tremendous job. This is a fight of the night candidate.
Let's go. Let's take this round.
Under 1 minute to go, fifth and final round.
Let's go. Get on first for me.
Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. Fighter lands a kick to the head now. Oh! Massive hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Keep those hands up. Use your defense and move.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. Adesanya's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue.
He's got to start throwing now. Oh! Right here again, look at the style bender.
Stop.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, well, you've heard Bruce say that before. Israel Adesanya, your winner by decision. Clean.